Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I've got a good old-fashioned haul video. This is a big old club haul, like a big club haul. I only have one club. I have a quarterly club and it's enormous. It is enormous, and if you've seen me do my edit videos, you know it's enormous. So I have a whole lot of bars here, like a whole lot. So I've got a whole bunch of bars and this is just going to be a sniff through video. Just a quick sniff and chat kind of thing. Yeah, I'll let you know what I've got in my club and we'll sniff through it together. It's a sniff session. It might get chatty. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to go through all the club details in this video. I've done that recently enough. You can go back and watch my club edit video because I did go through it there. One of the things is with club, you do get a half off. And with my half off item, if it's over $60 US or $79 Canadian, you get a half off item. So I typically choose a Scentsy air purifier filter replacement. Because I do have 2 air purifiers in my home and they need new filters every 2 to 3 months. So got a filter half off and that was my half off selection. And then other than that, we'll just kind of grab and go with the bars. The first bar in my club is Apple Cherry Strudel and I have 2. I got 2 in my club. This was a catalog bar up till last fall and then they got rid of it. It's not coming back this season. So at the end of last fall and winter, I clubbed Apple Cherry Strudel because I kind of thought it might not come back. And it did not. So I'm glad I clubbed 2 because this is the best like Danish filling cherry apple scent. It's so cozy and so homey, so comforting, just classic. So love this one. Very short duration, doesn't last very long, but it's a beautiful scent. So 2 bars of Apple Cherry Strudel in my club. And I rarely put more than 1 of a certain scent in my club. That one I am keeping at 2 because I love it. Also we have Hemingway. This was a Bring Back My Bar about a year ago. This is a very like deep autumn scent. A little bit almost verging on cologne-y, but it is warm and comforting and cozy. It's got apple. It's got some spice, but it's like cozy. It's cozy. That is a very lovely scent. Deep and rich and appley, a little bit masculine. Very wonderful. Hemingway. The next one is King Cake. This is one of my all-time favorite bars. If I could up this quantity to 3 bars, I would. But once the bar is gone and not available anymore, you can't up your quantity anymore. So I'm glad I have the 1 bar that I do have, but I wish I had made this 2 or 3 bars because I would love to get more. This is so good. Yeah, this is one of those bars that smells like kind of just a generic bakery scent when you first get it, and this is a newer pour. But after this is sat for just a few months, not very long, this gets so rich and buttery and cakey and sweet and delicious and gooey. I love King Cake. It's such a good one. It does have almost a bit of a fried tone to it, like funnel cake or something maybe. It's phenomenal. This is part of the Mardi Gras collection in January. That was a good one. The other one I have here is Forever Flannel. This was a holiday brick last year. Now with the holiday bricks, they're large. They're very large. And if you don't want to get a whole brick, you can add the brick scents to your club. And if you add them to your club, they come in regular bar size instead of the giant full bricks. So that's a tip for any kind of bricks because we're going to get holiday bricks again this year. So if you don't want the large Christmas tree shaped bricks, you can just add the scent to your club and it will ship in a regular bar size. So this is Forever Flannel. And this one had, I can't remember the notes, but the actual scent is different from the notes. This is a sweet coconut, cuddly cozy, like cotton cashmere type scent. It is cuddly cozy with a sweet coconut. It's very unusual, but still wintry. Like despite there being coconut here for sure, it's not in the notes, but it's totally there. Despite it having coconut, it still smells like winter somehow. And it's lovely. So pretty, kind of sweet and cuddly cozy. I love that one for bedrooms. Next here we have White Sands. This had been a Bring Back My Bar, I think last summer. This one is, I think jasmine, rice milk, and coconut water or something like that. This is beautiful. This is creamy and smooth. Just a little bit floral, but those florals are really tamped down and tempered by that rice milk and coconut. It's just so pretty and so creamy and wonderful. So White Sands, I rarely can handle white florals because they tend to give me migraines. This is one that I can handle because it does have just a little bit of that floral, but a lot of that creamy smoothness, and that seems to make it work for me. So White Sands, I love. This one was available, I think last early winter, November or something like that. This is Fizzy Lifting Drink from the Willy Wonka collection. This one's lovely. This is like orange and grape soda. And it is so strong and so sweet. And it smells exactly like if you mixed grape and orange crush and made swamp water. It is aggressively sweet. It makes your cheeks tingle and pucker. It is so good and so strong. So Fizzy lifting drink, I love that one. Super fun. I don't melt it very often, but I do really like that one. Super authentic. Then we have Be Merry. I'm so glad I have this in my club. This is one of those nostalgic Christmas bars for me. It's not Christmas without Be Merry or Christmas Cottage, but Christmas Cottage is still in the catalog, so I'm not worried about that one. But Be Merry, they discontinued about a year ago, 2 years ago now. This one has like cranberry and a little bit of tree. It's just, oh, it's mostly cranberry and it's so good. So Be Merry, I love this one. And I'm glad I clubbed it because they got rid of it on us. And that is one thing I do is if there's a scent that's kind of nostalgic for me or that I have like a scent memory attached to, I do put that in my club because you never know. The next one here is Hazelnut Latte. This was a bring back my bar at one point. This is like a smooth, creamy, slightly hazelnutty scent. It's very light. That is the one thing with Hazelnut Latte. Very light, not very long lasting, but it's so creamy and smooth and sweet. Not a whole lot of coffee here. This is like 95% like creamy creamer, but just a little bit of coffee, and it's so pretty. Love that one for bedrooms. Probably my favorite bar in the entire club, Bright Cider Life. This was a catalog bar for a long time. It was when I joined Scentsy, and then they got rid of it. I don't know what they were thinking. This was super popular, and it's so good, and nothing else is like this. There's nothing else like it. This, it's like apple, pumpkins, and spice, I think, in the notes, which sounds so boring. This is so bakery. I think it was in the fruity category of all places when it was available. It's totally a bakery bar, though. This has brown sugar. This has like a dough note to it, like a dough. It's got brown sugar. It's got some buttery notes to it. And some apple. Very little pumpkin, very little spice. It's so good. I love this one. Probably my all-time favorite Scentsy bar. I love it so much. And again, this is another one where I wish I had like 3 of these in my quarterly club because I love Bright Cider Life. So super happy to have that. The next one we have here is Whiteout. This was a bring back my bar, I think last summer. This is mint, like a sweet, gentle ripe apple, and just a hint of tree in the background, usually once it's aged a bit more. This is mostly a apple mint scent, and it's just kind of pretty. It's a different spin on mint and apple. You don't see those mixed often. It's just a pretty scent. So there's that one. I usually do this in bedrooms. It is a little bit lighter. The next one we have here was a new release catalog bar last year, and then they did not bring it back this fall. So it was a 1-season wonder, and I'm glad I clubbed it because I do really like this one. This is Palo Santo and Cinnamon. This one has Palo Santo and cinnamon. It is woodsy, it's rich, it's resinous, it's deep, but it's also very calm somehow. There's something very like grounded about this bar. And the cinnamon here is just kind of like an aroma, not a spice, if that makes sense. It's like cinnamon infused, like really nice wood or furniture. It's nice. So Palo Santo and cinnamon, love that one. Love to mix that one with Midnight Mahogany, which is returning September 1st. Then we have Saint Nickerdoodle. This was a scent of the season bar a couple holiday seasons ago. This one had like snickerdoodle cookie, like cooked apples and icing sugar, I think it was. This is so good. So good. Yeah, you get the icing sugar. It's this lovely cooked apple scent. There is a nice bit of cinnamon here. It's just cozy. It's cozy cinnamon spice cookie with this lovely like applesauce. It's like a cooked, oh, it's so good. It's so good. So Saint Nickerdoodle, love that one. Never leaving my club. Next one we have here is Star Apple and Freesia. This had originally started out its life as a limited time offer bar a couple summers ago. And then they brought it to the catalog for a season in the summer last year. And then this summer they didn't bring it back. So this is a lovely scent. It's got like starfruit, a little bit of freesia, and it's just the most floaty, pretty summery bar. Yeah, it's a little citrusy because I think starfruit is like a citrus-based fruit. A little bit citrusy, but it's floaty and airy and light. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly syrupy. It's also not overly floral. It's just floaty and breezy and cool. It's perfect for the very hottest days of the year, and I love Star Apple and Freesia. Then we have Hug in a Mug, Dearly Departed. This is a chocolate, like a milk chocolate scent. It's like cookie dough, hazelnut, and milk chocolate. This is not a chalky or deep chocolate scent. It's very, very light and smooth and sweet. This is so good. I like to mix this with vanilla bean buttercream and with a strawberry scent to make like a Neapolitan ice cream, because it totally smells like chocolate ice cream. It's so good. Yeah, this had been in the catalog for quite a long time, and then they got rid of it. So again, I had it at my club at the end of winter one year, and I was glad I did because it didn't come back the following winter. So Hug in a Mug's a good one. Then we have Happy Birthday. This was a Bring Back My Bar, I think last summer as well. And this is just birthday cake. People get different things from this. Some get vanilla, some get chocolate, some get marble. I kind of lean towards marble cake because I do get a bit of chocolate with this, especially once it's aged. But it's just this pretty, like decadent, frosted birthday cake. Really, really nice. So I love this one. I like to have it at my club because I melt this for our birthdays at my house. And whatever I have left, I gift to friends for their birthdays as well. So Happy Birthday is a good one. Then we have Orange Spice and Everything Nice. Now this may be my last bar of this because I think what I'm going to do is kick this out of my club in favor of the new Harvest Collection bar that's coming out September 1st. That one is spiced orange citrus or citrus spice season. What is the name of that bar? Sparkling Spice Citrus. That's what it is. It's coming out in the Harvest Collection September 1st. This scent, Orange Spice and Everything Nice, was a brick scent last holiday season. And this is kind of a sharp orange with a bit of a, like a very, very, very gentle spice. Not a whole lot of spice here, but kind of a aggressive orange. It's very nice, but I think I prefer the bright, sparkly mandarin of the Sparkling Spice Citrus. It is a brighter, sweeter orange. This is a bit of a more tart, orange forward, aggressive orange. So I think I prefer the Sparkling Spice Citrus, so this will probably be my last bar of Orange Spice and Everything Nice. Caramel Praline Cake. This is such a good one. Right up there with King Cake. They're actually quite similar. Caramel Praline Cake has like caramel, like a nuttiness to it and cake. Oh, this is so good. This one, again, I wish I had 2 or 3 of this in my club. I don't know why I had that 1 bar rule. I shouldn't have done that. This is so beautiful. The caramel note here is so smooth and lovely. The caramel here is not burnt at all. It's a very smooth, rich, buttery caramel with this lovely cake base and just the nice like praline pecan nuttiness. It's so, so good. I love caramel praline cake. That one is never leaving my club and I wish I could up it, just like King Cake. The next one I have here, and I think I have more of these somewhere, is Cauldron Cakes. This is one of the Harry Potter bars. I believe this is still available as I'm filming this. So Cauldron Cakes is my favorite of that bunch. This is a like very classic pumpkin spice scent. It is softly bakery, but it's mostly classic pumpkin with just the slightest hint of spice. Like think classic 1990s pumpkin with a little bit of bakery something and a little bit of spice, but mostly that pumpkin scent. Really love that. This will be ideal for mixing too with any of your fall stuff. Apple scents, other pumpkin scents, fall bakeries, your really rich, heavy caramel scents like Spooky But Sweet, our September scent of the month. That's all gonna mix fantastically with Cauldron Cakes. So glad I have that one in my club. The other one we have here is Jack's Obsession. This one, I don't think they're bringing back this year. We haven't heard anything about it. Last year, they didn't bring it back, but they did give us a brick bundle with Jack's Obsession. And then when they did that, you could add Jack's Obsession in the small bar to your club, and that's exactly what I did. So Jack's Obsession is a green apple and cinnamon scent. This is just classic apple spice with a nice tart green apple. Yeah, this is like specifically a tart green apple with cinnamon. It's so lovely. I love apple spice scents, and that is a fantastic one. Then we have Red Currant Wreath, another new release last holiday season or last fall winter catalog. Didn't return this season. This one, I can't remember the notes off the top of my head, but there is a nice woodsy base here. The berry here is not super sweet. It's not super high pitched or tart. It's a very smooth, elegant scent. There's definitely woodsy bases here. I would say maybe cedarwood or something like that. It's very elegant and very like rich smelling. It's very lovely. Good performer, super nice, understated. It does smell like the holidays and winter, without being too much of anything. It's pretty. It's a shame they got rid of this because this was such a beautiful bar and there really is nothing else like this. So Red Currant Wreath is a lovely one. Pink Rhubarb Sugar was a summer catalog bar for a while. This one to me smells like raspberry lemonade. That's what it smells like. It is a little bit tart, but mostly it is sweet and lemony and like citrusy. It's so, so lovely though. I really love Pink Rhubarb Sugar. And again, a really nice bar to melt on those hottest days of the year. Just really, really nice for summer. The next one here that I have two of is Cashmere Leaves. This one is so good. This one was part of the Harvest collection last year and it did not return this year. This has apple and leaves and also like a cashmere sweetness. This is just so homey. It just smells what you want your house to smell like when you walk in. It's just so, so homey and comforting and relaxing. So Cashmere Leaves, love that one. And I'm gonna keep that as a 2-bar as well. Then we have Simply Vanilla. This one is just kind of classic vanilla, French vanilla, with a little bit of coconut milk. Now, it's not a coconut scented bar, but that coconut milk just makes it smell a little bit fancy. And this bar is one that smells kind of like Play-Doh when it's brand new. And this must be a very new pour, because this smells kind of Play-Doh-y. It does not smell like that after a few months. This is a very smooth, rich, classic French vanilla scent after a little while of aging. And it's either beautiful on its own or as a mixer. I love this bar. It does need age though. And I think that's where people struggle with it, is it doesn't perform very well and it smells kind of weird if you use it new. But if you let it sit a while, vanilla scents tend to do well with a bit of time. And this one is especially true of this one. So Simply Vanilla. Then we have Dark Harbor. This was in the most recent Bring Back My Bar round last month. This one's just so good. It's summery, it's a little bit masculine, especially on warm, but it's got lime and lavender and like this beautiful aquatic scent. It's like salt water. It's so good. It's so good. It's not a scent I would reach for often, so I don't know if it's going to stay in my club forever and ever, but it's definitely sticking around for now because that's a beautiful one and nothing else is like that. So Dark Harbor. Next we have Creme de Menthe. This was in the Mardi Gras collection as well. It's a mint chocolate scent. I don't think chocolate's actually in the nose, but I smell chocolate. I think they say it's vanilla. It's very nice. It's a like kind of mint chocolate scent. It's really good. This is a really good scent. Yeah, I think you could mix this with other sweet scents to make like a peppermint hot chocolate type scent. It's very peppermint hot chocolate. Yeah, or like York's peppermint patties with a lot of mint and just a little bit of chocolate. Something like that. It's really good. Yeah, that's a good one. Really like that a lot. We have another Cauldron Cakes. We have Black Raspberry Sangria. This is from the Black Raspberry Vanilla Scentspirations collection. This one's really nice. Yeah, this is a nice classic scentsy fruity scent. It's really nice. Nice strength. It's tart. It's a good performer. Nice and strong. And I don't have any other classic standard scentsy fruity scents in my collection, and this one has a nice berry spin to it as well, which I like. So that is Sangria. The other one we have here is Black Currant and Plum. This was one I knew was in trouble, and I was right. It did not come back this fall winter. It did get cut. So I did add this to my club at the end of last fall winter, and again, I'm glad I did because it didn't come back. This one is a soft musk with like cuddly cozy tones and this kind of nice sweet plum and then like a tart currant note. It's a nice blend. It's a nice mix. It's very mellow, very pretty, nice for a bedroom, and it's a very good performer too. It lasts for a very long time. So Black Currant and Plum. Next we have, another one that was new last year and didn't come back. Frosty Air. I thought for sure it would be back. I'm glad I clubbed it because I love this scent. Oh, it's so good. It's laundry. I don't usually like laundry scents, but this one is just, there's something different about it. It's cuddly cozy, but it's still very classic laundry. There's just something very nice about it though. So Frosty Air, love that one. Very good performer. Lasts forever. I usually use that in bathrooms or the laundry room. We have Strawberry Swirl. This was a Bring Back My Bar the summer I joined in 2021. This was a kind of creamy, rich, milky strawberry milkshake. It does have a definite milkiness to it. It's better fresh than aged, but it's a good one. That seems like a newer pour as well. That's reassuring. Yeah. Then we have My Wish, another favorite of mine. This one is Fig, Marshmallow, and Violet. This is, again, quite a new fresh pour, I think, because this one tends to be very strong, and this one is a little bit lighter than usual. Yeah, this is fresh. You can tell. It's like, it feels fresh, it smells fresh, you can just tell. So, My Wish, such a good one. And I do have a stockpile of this, but it's one of my favorite melts for the bedroom. Again, lasts a really long time. The one downside of My Wish is it does mess up your warmer dishes, because anything with a marshmallow oil tends to do that, and that one has marshmallow. Oats and Honey was a Bring Back My Bar a while ago. This one is like buttery oats and honey. It's just, it's buttery and rich and sweet. Yeah, it's really nice. I think you have to be okay with a buttery tone though, because it is definitively buttery. Yeah, that's really nice. The one thing I like about this oatmeal scent is it doesn't have maple, and maple is one that I tend to not get along with sometimes. Sometimes I like maple, sometimes I don't, but this one does not have maple despite being an oat scent, which is nice. Then we have Coconut Daiquiri. Again, this was a summer collection bar years ago, and then when it came back last month and Bring Back My Bar, I took my chance and added it back to into my Scentsy Club because I loved this scent and I was so sad I couldn't get it anymore. So now I can. Yeah, this one's good. This is coconut. It's got like a body care sunscreen kind of tone. More like tanning oil really than sunscreen. It's so beautiful. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's almost like pineapple, banana, coconut, and like a tanning oil. We have Bora Bora Blossom, which was a Bring Back My Bar a couple years ago. This is, again, a very unique floral. Again, I struggle with florals, especially summer florals. But this is one I can do. It's very sweet, but crisp. It's not cloyingly sweet, and it's not powdery. It's not heady. It's not cloying. It is just crisp and sweet and light and floaty. And that's what I love about it. It's so pretty. I couldn't tell you what the flower is, but it's so different than anything else. Love that one. And I like that one mostly in bedrooms. Then we have Coconut Citrus Parfait, which was a Bring Back My Bar last month. This one had coconut, citrus, and it's sweet. This is so good though. This is one of those ones that when I smelled it cold, I was like, yeah, that's nice. But when I warmed this, oh my gosh, this one is phenomenal. Great performer, super strong, and I love the scent on warm. It bloomed. It became something way better than it seemed on cold, and it seems pretty good on cold too. So Coconut Citrus Parfait was a really good one. I'm glad I have that club. Mandarin Moon, a classic. This was a Bring Back My Bar quite some time ago. Oh my gosh, it's so strong. This is such a boomer of a performer. It is the most beautiful, most complex spiced orange. This has star anise, it's got ginger, it's got cinnamon, maybe a hint of clove, and a nice classic traditional orange. This is the epitome of orange spice scents. If you could only melt one orange scent for the rest of your life, this would be it. Mandarin Moon, phenomenal. And I think versatile for fall to winter. Homestead Holiday, this one's so nice. This was a catalog bar for a long time. Then last year they brought it back to Scents of the Season. This is classic. This is just very traditional Christmas. This one has like orange peel, cinnamon, and maybe a little bit of balsam. And it's so good. It's so good. It's just the most perfect melding. It's warm and cozy, and it smells like December 23rd. It's like imminent Christmas. Christmas is right around the corner. That is a good one. Homestead Hearth. Homestead Holiday, Homestead Hearth, Homestead Holiday. Banana Nut Bread. Here we go. This was also a Bring Back My Bar the season I joined in 2021. I've had it in my club since. This is on cold, smells not very special. On cold, it smells like banana taffy, banana runts. You're like, eh. But when you warm this, that banana taffy or banana runt smell kind of dies off, gets more authentic, and then this like spice cake scent emerges after about 2 hours. And then it's this lovely, soft, spiced banana bread. It's so good. So banana nut bread, that one's a winner. That's never coming out. Then we have Blood Orange Spice. This was in Bring Back My Bar a couple rounds ago. And this one, people did not like this. I liked this, and I figured I better club it because no one else liked it, and it's probably never coming back. This is like that bubblegum tape you had when you were a kid. You know, like the bubblegum tape that came in like a little tape thing, you pulled it out and you would chew like a foot at a time. At least I did. It was cool. And this smells like that. It had that kind of like almost spice note to it, even though it wasn't spicy. It smells like super sweet bubblegum tape from when I was a kid. It's so nostalgic. It's kind of fun. Is it something I'd melt all the time? Absolutely not. Do I really love it though? I sure do. So blood orange spice, that one's a winner. Then we have Tinselberry. This had been in the catalog for a couple seasons. This one has like strawberry and cinnamon. It's just unexpected, a little bit different. It has this very sweet strawberry note. Kind of like the strawberries you would put on a sundae. Like a syrupy strawberry. And this cinnamon. It's so unexpected, so different. And I just kind of like it. It's kind of like doesn't take itself too seriously kind of holiday scent. And that's what I like about it. If you don't want like the super serious, traditional, formal holiday, homestead holiday, or your Christmas cottage, which are very, very like traditional kind of buttoned up holiday scents, this one's just kind of fun. Pajamas, Christmas movie, that kind of thing. It's very laid back, casual, not taking itself seriously, but still very festive. So Tinselberry, I like for that kind of thing. Then we have Sugar, a classic. And again, this was a Bring Back My Bar some time ago. This is like lemon drops and cotton candy are the notes. It's a pink sugar Aqualina dupe is what it is. So Sugar smells just like Aqualina pink sugar. And this one is lovely on its own or as a mixer. Does really nicely in bedrooms for me. And then we have Lemon Lime Fizz. This was the bar in the Easter collection this year. This one had lemon lime and I think vanilla sugar or vanilla cream. Must have been vanilla sugar. This is so good. This one I loved on warm. We had a whole bunch of lemon scents earlier this season. I did do a lemon wax war at that time. I brought back wax wars to sort out all the lemon scents we had then. And this one was my favorite. This is just the most smooth, creamy, pretty lemon scent. Hint of lime, mostly lemon. This is just beautiful. It's just pretty. So Lemon Lime Fizz, I love that one. That's my lemon of choice, personally. We have Huckleberry Sage. This was a Bring Back My Bar quite some time ago. It's got green wax and a purple label, and I love when they do that different color thing. This is a sweet huckleberry scent. It is not that tart, strong huckleberry that they use sometimes. This is a sweet, like very sweet, subdued, pretty huckleberry. And a very soft, green, spa-like scent. This is like spa. It is so pretty, so relaxing. Beautiful for bedrooms. I love the scent for spring. I really only melt this in like February, March, April, that sort of thing. Really pretty. Oh, apple butter frosting. This is such a good one. This had been a catalog bar for years, and then they got rid of it. This is like the most lovely apple frosting. It is like cinnamon apple and buttercream frosting. It is rich and decadent and homey and cozy, gently spiced. Oh, it's so good. So good. Oh, could almost be a cream cheese frosting even. Very rich. Performs amazingly. We need to get this one back. That is such a good one. Apple butter frosting. And this one is such a nostalgic scent for me now. Because I mean, I always loved apple butter frosting. But this was the scent we warmed when I brought my dog Ben home. So when we brought him home for the first time, he was just a puppy. He was 8 weeks old. We had apple butter frosting going. I picked that because I thought it'd be like nice and homey and welcoming for him. And so this now reminds me of him. And he's laying right beside me now as I'm filming this. Then we have Churro Churro. This was a Bring Back My Bar sometime last year, I want to say. This is like cinnamon fried sugar dough. Yeah, it's very light. I think this might be a newer one. This is definitely a newer one. But again, this one does usually about a medium for me in my open layout. And it's cinnamon sugar and like a fried dough smell. Really nice. I'm excited to see how Churro Churro compares to the new upcoming Disney Signature Treats bar, because that one's gonna have a churro type bar as well. So we'll see how that compares. Then we have Frosted Ginger Cookie. And I believe I have 2 of these. I do. So this was Bring Back My Bar, I think last winter. Frosted Ginger Cookie. This was wildly strong. Like one of the strongest bars ever. Oh, so strong. So good. Yeah, this is like fresh ginger. This is not gingerbread ginger. This is fresh ginger. Like zingy. Zingy. That is so good with that nice sweet cookie scent. This is beautiful. Spicy, zingy, sweet, frostingy. That is so good. Great performer. Love frosted ginger cookie. Then we have almond croissant. This was in the catalog for quite a while as well. This is cinnamon sugar, buttery croissants, and toasted almonds. And yes, it doesn't smell like almond extract. It smells like toasted almonds. You get the nice buttery croissant, and that cinnamon sugar is just so pretty. This is so, again, comforting and cozy and homey. There's something about like cinnamon sugar and apple that are very comforting and cozy. This does not have apple. I'm just saying apple in general, which is why apple butter frosting is so cozy. This is very cozy as well. It just doesn't have apple. But yeah, this one again mixes well with other things. This would probably mix very nicely with apple butter frosting. I should try that. But yeah, almond croissant, lovely. Next, we have Holly Jolly Cider. This was a holiday brick last year. So again, this is a small version of the big brick. This is apple cider. It's got some spice to it. And again, this kind of leans fall to winter to my nose. It doesn't scream Christmas, but it does scream October to January. So really like that one. Holly Jolly Cider. Then we have Lime and Sugarcane from last month's Bring Back My Bar. This one was like lime, mint, and sugar. Yeah, this one's so good. This is very summery. Again, very crisp. There's nothing sweet here. Despite there being sugarcane in the name, there's really not any sweetness to speak of here. This is a crisp mint leaf, like a green mint leaf, not peppermint. Green mint leaf. A little bit of bitterness from that lime. And I'm not really getting the sugar cane on cold or warm with this one. Really like it though. It's cool, it's crisp, it's refreshing. Love that one. One of my favorites in a bar I've had a hankering for lately is Crumb Top. So this is again kind of a medium performer, sometimes on the lighter side even. But this is such a good scent. This is like streusel topping, brown sugar, flowery streusel topping. It's sweet, it's delicious, it's buttery, so good. I love Crumb Top, and what I usually do with this is mix with it. I usually mix this with a fruity type scent of some sort, either a berry, or recently I did this with cocoa lime and made like key lime pie. Phenomenal. Love Crumb Top, and I kind of wish I had more of that because that is a good one, and I seem to go through it pretty quickly. Caramel Chestnut. This was a holiday brick 2 years ago. So again, I've got the bar in my club, so I get small bars of it now. This one is very similar. The most similar thing we have coming up is Cinnamon Woods from the Harvest Collection on September 1st. They're actually very similar. This one is a little bit sweeter with that caramel, but other than that, they're the same scent, same base scent. This one just has some caramel to it, but definitely the same base scent. I think Cinnamon Woods is a bit stronger, so the one coming is stronger than this one, but they're the same base scent, that kind of roasty, toasty, hearth, embers, woodsy, cozy type scent. So that's Caramel Chestnut. I love that one. We have Maraschino Sugar Cookie, which again was a holiday brick a couple years ago. This is one of my husband's favorite scents. He loves this one, and I really like it. For him, this is one of his classic Christmas scents. Like where Christmas Cottage and Be Merry are my personal, it's not Christmas without them scents, this is his. Maraschino Sugar Cookie has become that. I asked him last holiday season, like, what do you think, like at Christmas time? I was like, what scent screams Christmas for you? Let's melt one of yours today. And so he was like, that cherry one with the sugar cookies. So he likes Maraschino Sugar Cookie. So yeah, this one is very, very nice. It's got a very nice, distinct, buttery sugar cookie note with a very nice cherry, and the cherry is balanced very well with that sugar cookie. Sometimes cherry can overtake a scent. In this scent, it's kind of balanced equally between the cherry and the cookie. And to my nose, this is not a cough syrup cherry. This is a lovely, lovely cherry. So there is that. I love that one. So does my husband. Then we have Ocean Air and Coconut Water. Now this bar is discoloring a little bit already, so this one might have been sitting for a while. It must be. It's like turning green. It's nice and strong. Smells good. This one is really lovely. And I think this is an older bar of it. It smells like it's been sitting a while and kind of developed into itself. So yeah, this one is like a cozy, fresh, sweet scent with cuddly tones. Think cozy, fluffy beach towel. Think coconut. Think sweetness, but also a little bit fresh. It's just comfy. This is a beautiful summer bedroom scent. Really love that one. Nothing else like it. And again, that scent is coming to our fall-winter catalog, not in wax, but in the cleaning collection. Now these last ones here, well, there's a couple more here. Let me figure this out. Okay. Berry Bubble Blue. This was Bring Back My Bar last month. This is one I put in my club for my daughter. She loved this one. This is a sweet cotton candy type scent. And yes, it's quite light, but in her room it does reasonably well. This is the only place I would warm it, is her bedroom. But yeah, there's that one. Probably not a Forever Club bar for me, but until she gets tired of that one, I will keep it in my club. Graham Cracker Crunch. This was a catalog bar for a couple seasons only. It's wonderful. It is graham cracker, crunchy peanut butter, and vanilla. This one's fantastic. Yeah, this is like graham cracker. The peanut butter here is not overly peanut buttery. It's not like a gross peanut butter note. It's smooth and creamy and vanilla-y and just like a lovely bakery scent. So cozy. Great for all year round. I love Graham Cracker Crunch. More cauldron cakes. We've already talked about that one. And then finally, before we get to the new ones here to me, Frosted Cinnamon Roll. This one is another one that I would have added more. I would have bet money. I would have bet money, like real money, that this would come to the catalog. And I don't gamble, like ever. I would have bet money this would come to the catalog. And it didn't. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it did not make the catalog. This had been a scent of the month last September, and it was wildly popular. Very well received. Most people really, really enjoyed this, and it was very popular. This is the most well-rounded cinnamon bun scent. It is sweet, it's gourmand, it's sticky, it's got cream cheese frosting, it's got a little bit of spice, but not too much, because a lot of people don't like spice. It's got that bakery note, it's perfect. It is cinnamon bun perfection. We didn't get it in the catalog. I don't know why. I'm glad I have it in my club because it's fantastic. Okay, these other bars here, one is from the Father's Day collection, and I just never ordered the Father's Day collection because I don't typically like those types of scents. So I typically don't tend to care for masculine scents. I don't care for woodsy scents, I don't care for tree scents. I like woodsy scents, but not tree scents. And I don't like cologne type scents. So those tend to be what the Father's Day collection has to offer, so I didn't order them. The other thing I didn't order was the Star Wars collection because I didn't want to try all of the bars. I only wanted to try a couple. So I threw them in my club and now I have them. So Father's Day, Black Tie Affair is the one I got. And I have no idea what the notes are on this. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. Oh, it is masculine, but I could see how that is very pretty. That's cuddly cozy. It kind of leans bug spray on the back. Reminds me a bit on the back of Southern Evening, which I really don't like because it reminds me of bug spray. And that's what I'm getting on the back of this. But on the front, I like it better. It's just kind of a cuddly cozy, like very lovely cologne scent. But the back's a little bug spray. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna love that, to be honest. I think I will have to mix that. I'm thinking something like Dashing would mix well with this, or Pink Leather. Any of those kind of like cuddly, cozy, perfumey scents, I think would balance this well. So I will have to mix this to enjoy it, but there is Black Tie Affair. So that is coming out of my club, because I can tell you right now, I don't need that in my club, but I will find a way to make it work. Endor Forest, this is from the Star Wars collection. I think this isn't even available anymore. I could be wrong. I don't think this is available anymore. This one is supposed to be kind of like a tree scent. Okay. Yeah. That is a tree scent. Oh. Yeah, no. The back is very balsam to my nose. And balsam, to me, sometimes can lean very astringent and sharp. And that is what it is doing here. There's nothing minty here, but it is sharp and astringent. Yeah, no, this one is not for me. In fact, I don't think I'm going to warm this. I think I'm going to gift this to a friend. I do have friends who enjoy tree scents, and I will have to pass that along to one of them because I do not care for this on cold. And I can tell you right now, this is a lot like things like Alpine Escape, which again, I think I prefer Alpine Escape. I definitely prefer Alpine Escape. But this is one of those ones, kind of reminds me of like Iced Pine. It reminds me a little bit of Mighty Pine. It reminds me a little bit of Alpine Escape. Those kind of cool tree scents I personally don't have good luck with myself. So this one I will pass along to a friend. That one is a pass for me. And the last one here we have is Tatooine Sunsets from the Star Wars collection. People really like this one. I have high hopes for this one. I think this one might actually be one I enjoy, so we'll see. Yeah, I do like that. What is that? Yeah, that's really pretty. The closest thing, it reminds me of like a very gentle, very subdued version of Palo Santo and cinnamon. Same type of woodsiness, much less strong. There is something spiced here, but I wouldn't say it's cinnamon. But it's almost like, it's not quite chai either, but it reminds me of chai. It's like a spiced tea, or there's like a woodsiness here. It's dry. This reminds me a little bit of the Relax Bar from the All Is Well collection a couple years ago. This is not nearly as sweet as that and not as strong. This also reminds me a little bit of Palo Santo and cinnamon in that dry woodsiness. This has way less spice to it and is not nearly as strong. It also reminds me just a hint of that Lion King bar. I can't remember what it was called. That one smelled like armpit. This one does not. But it has that kind of dry tone to it, is what I'm saying. It's kind of this like hot, dry scent. But kind of relaxing, a little bit vaguely woodsy, and a little bit vaguely like spiced tea. This is very lovely. That is relaxing. I think I would really enjoy this in a bedroom. So that one I will keep in my club for now until I warm it, because I think I quite like that. The other two, Black Tie Affair and the Indoor Forest, are going to be pass for me. But yeah, glad I got to try those. That is one hack, is that if you have a scent that's only available in a collection, but you don't want the entire collection, throw the ones you do want into a club and get them that way. So that's how I got those ones, and that's what I would recommend if you don't want all of the bars in a collection. So that is my club. I have a whole big club. I told you it was a big haul. So that is my club, and I will be doing some editing of that again to kick a couple more bars out and to just do some editing. So yeah, other than that, hope that was fun and just kind of enjoyable. I would love to know in the comments below what your favorite bar in your club is, and if you could add one bar, just one, that you don't currently have in your club, what would it be? For me, if it could be one, it would be Pacific Sandalwood. That is the one I want in my club. If I could only pick one, it would be Pacific Sandalwood. And I know in Region 3, Australia, New Zealand, they have that in the catalog there, but here in North America, we don't have it, and I love that scent. So let me know in the comments below what your one club bar of choice would be if you could add anything, and what your favorite bar in your club right now is. So thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.